This is Berk, and they may have a lot of dragons, but they also have some really cool merch. So today we're gonna head inside, we're gonna show you all the different shops and all the cool merchandise you can purchase inside.
Now there's a couple of different merchandise locations inside of this land. The first one we're gonna stop into is Toothless Treasures. This is located right next to the Untrainable Dragon show.
So these are called How to Train Your Dragon Drifters, and I think they're just like collectibles. Collect, play, and display, it says. These are really cute. Guess you could try and collect them all.
Yeah, I think there's, what, 7 or so different options?
Yeah. And I don't know, I understand obviously how to collect them, but I don't know how to play it. Maybe it's like some sort of game. Or, oh no, it looks like they
just go on your finger.
No, but Toothless like shoots out something from his mouth too. So that's pretty cute.
Yeah, I guess they all do like a little something.
Different.
Yeah, you can see these dragons have like a little missile, not a missile, but like their little fire breathing comes out. And these are $24 each.
They have a whole wall here of plushies of all the different types of dragons. So if you have a favorite, I'm sure you can find it here.
There are so many. So they do kind of vary in price. For example, this one right here is $27. This one is $37. They have a couple of different price points, but like Alex said, they have every variation of a dragon you could think of. We all know kids love How to Train Your Dragon, and they have a lot of cute kids merch. They have a couple of these t-shirts here. These are $32 each. This one has a Night Fury on it, which of course is the species of Toothless. This one is Natter. They have those same designs on pillows and sweatshirts.
They also have this species too, which is a zippleback. Yeah, these are really cute. So like I said, if your kid or whoever has a favorite type of dragon, they can find a t-shirt, sweatshirt, pillow, whatever they want in this shop here.
And for $18 each, they have the matching sipper water bottles too.
And then for $40, they also have the matching drawstring bags as well.
Yeah, you got the Night Fury, the Natter, and then looks like there's another couple ones down here.
This is the zippleback.
There's the zippleback.
I'm not
and then
sure which
there's,
one this one is.
We'll call him the orange guy. And then aside from merchandise, they do have a couple of sweet treats in here. They have different versions and different flavors of rock candy. And then they also have cotton candy.
Toothless and the Night Fury is the most popular one, so they have a whole section here of all Toothless merchandise. Starting off with this headband that you can wear. You can wear him on your head. This is $30. It says Toothless on the side.
These are really popular.
Just sits on top of your head. That's so
We've
cute.
seen a lot of people wearing these too.
Yeah.
And then they also have like a little kid's zip-up hoodie where it looks like, it's kind of like a Toothless costume. That's really cute. And then for $120, they have a Toothless Loungefly. Now on the back of this, it did say patent pending, and I wonder what the patent is. That's actually really interesting. I've never seen that on a Loungefly before. They have the matching wallet as well. This is also Loungefly. This is $65. Plenty of those Toothless Loungeflies. And then if you want something a little bit smaller, they have a crossbody for $42.
No, so this is the crossbody for $63. This is the fanny pack for $42. And I don't think these ones aren't Loungefly.
Yeah, these ones are just Universal Studios branded.
Yeah.
And then for $39, they have some kids or I guess adults t-shirts. This is like a crop top of Toothless. For $39, they have this striped Toothless t-shirt. And then they have a couple of different versions of like Toothless cups and mugs. This is pretty cool. It's got Toothless on the side. $13. I was gonna say, don't see a price on these. They have the matching water bottle holder as well.
I'm trying to figure out what this is. Oh, it's like a notebook.
Oh, that's cool.
Notebook and stencils, erasers.
You can bring it to school.
Yeah, $27.
For $37, they have these Toothless shorts, and for $32, they have this neon green Toothless kids t-shirt.
All right, so these are super popular. We see so many people walking around with them. They have the Toothless popcorn bucket here. This is $34.99. You get the first fill free. And then this is the sipper for $39.99, and it includes all-day refills. So the sipper is really cute. It has the straw on top of his head here. And then the popcorn bucket is really cute too. He's inside of his egg.
How do you choose which one?
I personally really like the sipper. I think he's really cute.
There's some more t-shirts as well. There's a couple of bags. These bags are $53. And then these t-shirts are $48. Pretty expensive. That's an expensive t-shirt for sure. And then they have little kid versions of that similar design as well. A couple of different more options of cups. This is like a plastic tumbler. These are $19. For $37, they have the ceramic mug set. Legion of Legends. You could come and dress up like Hiccup. They have this really cool bag. This is $79. It does say Universal Studios on the back. And there's the logo. They have a plush of Hiccup riding Toothless. How cute is that? That is really, really cool. Pretty decent size too. This is $32 for the plush.
Does the baby need this when she's older?
When she's a little bit older and can fit into it.
So cute. This is $42.
Like mother, like daughter, right?
Oh yeah.
Is she gonna love Toothless like mom?
Yes. We could get her an extra, extra small, and I could get like an extra, extra large, and we can match.
Here's another kid's shirt that says "Fly like a legend, be a hero." A couple more items. They have some pillows, a Legion of Legends hat. You have a little kid hoodie as well. And then they have this really cool Toothless and Hiccup figure. They have one on display over here in the case. That's awesome. Got some more t-shirts over here for $32 each. They have the adult size. And then if you want to match with your little one, they have these as well. And these are $23.
Here's another headband with the
sheep.
With the sheep on them, $30. These actually feel pretty comfortable too. I never wear ears or like headbands because they give me a headache, but these actually feel like pretty soft and stretchy.
I think I found something that you need.
What, these giant slippers?
These Toothless slippers.
Those are huge.
These are adult slippers. These are $29 for the pair. And you could just stomp around Epic Universe pretending like you're Toothless.
I think we also need to get matching family onesies.
Look at that.
You would die of sweat. $74 for
Holy
that.
cow.
And then they have the Night Fury and the Light Fury pillows, and they're each $31.
I don't know why I keep forgetting that that's called a Light Fury.
I guess.
It makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's his girlfriend, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm probably going to get that wrong. So if you know the answer, leave us a comment.
And then they have a little section here of baby stuff. So they have baby jammies. These are $42. They have a little onesie down here, which is really cute. $30. And this little baby hat.
Oh my gosh, look at the hat.
$21.
That is
so
amazing.
Cute.
We might need to get that. And then they also have Isle of Berk branded Toothless gear. Like, check out this Toothless mask. You can walk around Epic Universe pretending like you're Toothless. They also have the claws as well. So what you can do, you can get the mask, you can get the claws, and then you can pair that up with the slippers. And then you can have yourself a full Toothless getup.
The two things that I want in this land have not been restocked yet. One of the most popular things is the Toothless bucket hat, and it has been sold out since I think the preview days. And they have yet to restock it. I'm really hoping that it comes back soon. I also want the Toothless like little bag charm, and I haven't seen that in any of the stores either. So fingers crossed.
One of my favorite things about Isle of Berk and why it might be my favorite land here at Epic Universe is just the level of theming and immersion that surrounds you throughout the entire place. You can't go anywhere inside of Isle of Berk without like running into something carved or something that's in animatronic form, dragons, things like that. They really went all out, and it feels like they dropped you directly into the movie.
The second merch location is right behind me. It's called How to Treat Your Dragon, and it's right across from Fire Drill. Of course, there's gonna have like treats in there, but I'm pretty sure there's some merchandise too, so we're gonna head inside and see what they have.
So we just got inside the store, and like Alex said, it's predominantly candy, but they do have like some random other knickknacks in here. Like they have some of these cool dragon cups. Those are plastic cups. They have these ceramic dishes as well. These are pretty nice. These are $21 each.
This is really cool. I found this. It's a limited release pin.
And it's for the store.
You can see it over here, limited release. It is $48, but it is pretty big. It's kind of like the size of my palm.
Yeah, and it says how to treat your dragon on it. You can see all the different dragons in the middle. It's pretty nice. For $20, they have some dragon dish towels. Ooh, I found something you're gonna like, Alex.
I know, I see the chocolate bars. Okay, if you know me the best, which one would be the one that I would go for?
The dark chocolate with sea salt.
Yep.
Yep.
You know me too well.
So there's, I think, what, 2 different ones? Oh, 3 different ones. There's a milk chocolate bar, which is just like a regular one with Rice Crisps, so kind of like a crunch bar. This is the dark chocolate bar with sea salt. And then they also have a milk chocolate bar with raspberry flavored filling. I don't know how much these are. They don't have a price on them, but the packaging on them is very cool. Also over here for $7, they have lollipops. They have some more merchandise in here. They have this shirt for $45. That is really expensive. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of the other shirts we've seen weren't that much, but that is $45. They also have another version down here in blue. They sell a couple of the dragon pillows as well. These pillows are $37 each.
And then if you come over here, they have the kind of like build your own treat bag. So you could take a bag from here and then fill it with whatever you want. So they have a bunch of different options.
Yeah, none of these are themed like to How to Train Your Dragon. These are just like generic candies, but they have candy and some chocolates at the top.
Oh my gosh, I spot my favorite
man.
thing ever, which they don't usually have. No, not the sour gummy worms. Milk chocolate gummy bears. I love chocolate covered gummy bears. People probably think that's like such a weird combination, but that's my favorite thing ever. And a lot of places don't have it. I'm surprised they have it here.
For $12, they have these mystery candy boxes. It comes with a trading card and a treat. But first, can we just talk about the packaging on this? I mean, that is so cool. And then this is what you get inside of the box. So you will get one of, it looks like 4 options. Stormcutter, Terrible Terror, a Gronkle, and a Night Fury. So you get like the accompanying chocolate, and then you get the card that comes with it. That's really cute. Over here in the front, they have some more candy bars, Barf and Belch, Sour Fish, that's Rough Nut and Tough Nuts Dragons. They got some rock candy, some cotton candy. Then they have those same offerings for Meat Lug as well. And we showed these off earlier in the video, but this is another spot where you can find the Toothless popcorn bucket as well as the Toothless sipper. Look how awesome the artwork is on the ceiling too. You have all the dragons, and this is what the pin set looks like. So that like collectible pin set has all these dragons on it, but the artwork is so cool. This land is like easily one of my favorites. And one of the awesome team members over here in the store told us that all of the artwork, so all of these dragons here as well as the dragons that are on the ceiling were all hand painted. That's incredible. So as you leave the candy section, there's like another side of the store that has a bunch of props. So if you want to come and, you know, cosplay or get something for your kids to pretend like they are, you know, in the movie, they sell things like Astrid's axe. Over here, these are $29. We have Hiccup's Inferno swords. Also for $32, they sell Hiccup and Astrid's shields. Also Rough Nut and Tough Nut shields. This is actually really cool. I haven't seen anything like this in Epic just yet, but for $48, they have the model kit of the fire drill boat. So if you go on the fire drill attraction, this is the vehicle that you sit in. How cool is that?
All right, so this is such a cool Loungefly. I've never seen this one before. It has like the dragons, and you can see it kind of like changes.
That's so cool.
And then look at it, even has the tail at the side. That is amazing.
Wow, $95.
That's so cool.
That's really cool. And then it also says Universal Studios Loungefly on the front as well.
And then they have this one too. This is a crossbody.
That's so
And look,
cool.
it even has like a little like coin pouch here with the dragon.
That's amazing.
Let's see, this one is 87.
So these don't have prices on them, so I can't tell you how much it is. But over at Dragon Racers Rally, obviously in the movies, the main point of that game and that competition is to collect the most sheep. And when you're in the queue for that ride, they have this. They have the trophy, which is Rough Nut and Tough Nuts most sheep trophies. So cool. This is pretty unique as well. So for $74, they have a throw blanket, and it's like the style of the artwork that you'll see hanging up in this gift shop and some of the other gift shops. There's Toothless on the back, they're upside down, but that is really, really neat. So if you're a fan of the artwork around Berk, like over in Mead Hall and the gift shops, they have a blanket that looks just like it. They have a lot of other really cool merchandise in this store. A lot of it is stuff that you can find in the other stores, like the merchandise that's themed to the sheep, some of the Berk t-shirts and lounge fly bags. They have stuff for Rough Nut and Tough Nut. So it's another great spot. If that other store is really crowded, you can come over here and check it out and find a lot of the same merch.
I just want to call out even like the little signs. It says maximum hooligans allowed 46. Like they didn't have to do that. They could have just said like max people allowed. It just like every little detail is themed. It's so cool.
What I believe is going to be our last and final merchandise location inside of Isle of Berk is Hiccup's Workshop. This is actually the exit gift store of Hiccup's Wing Gliders, which is the roller coaster over here in Isle of Berk. So we're gonna pop in there and check it out and see what they have. Hopefully they have some exclusive Hiccup themed merch, because that would be pretty cool. They have merchandise themed specific to the workshop. They have this really cool stein. The brown part is leather, and this is all like, I guess, stainless steel. This is $27. For $33, they have a Hiccup's Workshop t-shirt. For $37, they have Hiccup's work vest. We got some more Hiccup's Workshop themed merchandise. This is like a catch-all tray. It's $24. Kind of has like a faux leather. They have Hiccup's journal for $24. They have a whole bunch of different little keychains, like bag charms. They have the notebook right there. They have this, which is actually a measuring tape.
So this is pretty cool. It's $48, and it's just like a Hiccup's Workshop, like plaque that you could put on your wall. It has like the hanging things here.
It's really heavy too.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's like, it's pretty solid.
Something that's awesome about the store is it is so incredibly well themed. Like even if you look up in the rafters of the workshop, you can see all like artifacts and things that they placed up high. It truly does feel like you've stepped inside of Hiccup's Workshop. A couple more things we haven't seen yet. They have the Berk pass holder or ticket lanyards, and then they have the little lanyard pouch that goes with it. For $31, they have Hiccup's Workshop hat. For $19, they have the Hiccup's Workshop water bottle holder. Also is made of that like faux leather material. And then there is a look at the strap right here. It says Hiccup's Workshop, Isle of Berk. For $37, they also have a wallet, and for $48, they have a faux leather fanny pack. They have a lot of Toothless merchandise, a lot of the same merch that they have in the other stores. That's kind of the common theme here in Berk. Just like in the other store, you can find the Legion of Legends merchandise collection in here. They have the shirts, they have the lounge fly, the pillows and the water bottles. Lots and lots of plush dragons as well. These are so cute. Like, how do you decide which one you want to bring home? They're all so cool. You got Rough Nut and Tough Nuts dragon right there. You have this one, which I think, don't quote me on it, I know it's like the same breed or species, but I think this is the dragon that belongs to Hiccup's mom from How to Train Your Dragon 2. If not, it looks just like it. So that's going to do it for our merchandise tour here at How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. There's so many cool things, and like each time we do one of these videos as we go land by land, I'm just finding more and more things I want to buy, which is not good for my wallet.
Yeah, and I love this portal. It's definitely one of my top favorites. I think it's so well themed. The merchandise is awesome. And of course, the two things that I want are still sold out, so hopefully they restock the bucket hat and the bag charm of Toothless. We watched the second How to Train Your Dragon recently, and I'm just like obsessed with Toothless even more. So, and the whole franchise, so really, good. Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We took you along to see all the merchandise that you can find here in Isle of Berk.
Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future epic videos to come. With that being said, see you guys real soon.